someone buys it.
Yeah, you might be his first sell, huh? Yeah, I don't imagine, I can't imagine anyone would buy it. I did read an article that said, I get sell a Jillian, and I'm thinking, why? Then I thought, well, that was probably his publisher that wrote that.
Well, I saw Chael Singh advertising his book, and I'm thinking, it can't be out, but I guess you could buy it in advance copy, but it was like, and I'm thinking, why did you advertise it now? I mean, you should wait till it's, oh, anyway.
Yeah, and then Jill didn't know if they were gonna have the, where you click it up on your Kindle or whatever, but isn't that almost automatic anymore? On all books.
Corey was saying to make sure that.
Yeah, because that's what people do.
See, I have a Kindle, and I really like books, I think. I like a book. I find it really hard to go back. I mean, I know I can go back, but like if I certain parts, it's just harder.
Because you kind of know where.
Yeah, or something else about it. I don't think so. And I just like.
I have a friend who says she loves her Kindle, but for her bath, she has to have a book because she doesn't want to electronic out of the water. And I thought, well,
that's the point.
That's smart.
I used to try to read in the bathtub. It was like
how
I
do you
did the
do
back
that?
way up.
Do you know, I did that. I'd be in the tub about an hour.
But
that
you
was
know what?
before kids.
It just wasn't. It's not, and I keep having to add hot water because and I just think it's so much work.
Yeah, how do you turn the pages? Your hands are all wet.
Well, no,
you just never put them under the water.
Yeah, I do. Or have a towel. I mean, that wasn't.
Yeah.
It's just that it never was.
It did drop a lot.
It was a mental thing that how I thought a bath was supposed to be with a book and a.
Yeah, I'd even have a book and popcorn sometimes before kids.
Really?
That was like my hour to just. And I haven't read a book in the tub for.
And I tried.
I think really since
I've kind of decided that once a year maybe I go have a bath, but I really just take a shower. I know you're a bath person, but it's just like it's so much kind of work because I don't want to get in a bath for just a bath.
Yeah.
I want to get in the bath to lounge and one thing is our tub is really long. I mean, you can. My bathtub is a good bathtub to be in and lay back and.
You do all sorts of stuff in that bathtub.
Your tub, because it's the older, wouldn't cool off as fast. I mean, the newer tubs, I am always adding hot water.
It isn't bad. Other people say it isn't, but it's like when I flushed Erla's toilet. I just thought I hate the new flush toilets. I will probably. When I get some free time, if I do.
I don't think you can, they're all water savers.
Well, I thought I'd go to Ritter's, one of those used toilet places.
Because, I asked Mike after you said that, I said, can she even just put old, and he said, no, that's.
But there's got to be ones that are better.
And you know what, they're not water savers, because you have to flush 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Mine, there's no water comes from the front part. And when I wipe, somewhere or other, I end up with the toilet tissue forward. I have to reach down, put the toilet tissue, which usually it's
this will be good for posterity. Tell us more.
And then if there's a little poo, you have to wipe that down and flush it.
Yeah. Skid marks, because I said something about that, how do you get rid of that? And I never noticed it sticking to my toilets before.
No, it was gone.
And they said, you mean skid marks? And I thought,
that's
a good name for it.
What do you think about that, Paulette? How's your poop stick?
No, I guess my toilets are good.
And there's no holes? I mean, are you plumbed?
We don't poop.
I didn't think so.
Put in? I've never heard of a toilet that didn't have water.
Ours has no water, comes from the front.
Take a look and see if you have holes, because maybe there's something that's missing.
Oh. That could be because we.
Yeah, I got no problem with the new toilet.
Yeah, because that should not happen.
Yeah, I have. Like if I put a tissue in the front, there's no water gets on the toilet. There's no water that comes from the front.
See, sometimes I know what you're saying because sometimes I'll drop it and
your holes are plugged
up. But it gets wet, and then the second time I plug it, it'll usually.
Well, I've noticed that if it's near the front. So what I do is I wash my hands and everything
Yeah.
so that it can wick up some water, and then I
Yeah.
flush and get it down. But if it's up too high,
Yeah, no, you should.
I just don't want.
I don't know that I've ever seen a toilet, not
Okay,
that
well, then
doesn't
that's a good-
exist, but
that's a good
take a
one
look
to-
just to see.
to take a check, because that seems weird. It doesn't make sense now that I think of it.
Has it always been that way, Nadora?
Since I put it in, yes.
Now, Erla, is this toilet the one that Garrett put in?
No, upstairs.
Because this one flushes
Yeah,
very well.
I noticed
yeah.
that.
I think
thought-
Ned put that one in.
I said, I'll like this one. I'll like
But
steal your
she
toilet.
has more water pressure. too,
Yeah,
I
that
think,
could be
probably.
too.
Yeah, that would be close to the source too, which would be out there.
Well.
Well, say
girls,
something,
boys.
Paulette, because I got everybody else talking about toilets, but I don't have my
Let's
sister.
hear you have
Paulette never
an
has to use
interesting
one.
feeling.
Interesting feeling.
Yeah.
Bones in my hands.
No, they feel padded and nice. Your hands are all padded.
Yours feel like they've worked. Mine haven't.
I don't think mine are padded at all.
Nettie's, you
Feel
feel like
balls.
you
She's
worked.
got padded.
Do
You
I
don't think
feel
she's
padded?
padded?
Yeah,
You're not as padded
she does.
as
She's
Paulette.
retaining more water.
Oh.
No, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
she does have. I'm a lot bonier than.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fat.
Paulette has fat hands.
No, she hasn't got fat anywhere else.
She's got warm hands.
Yeah.
Warm hands, cold
Okay,
heart.
I was telling them before you got here, if you see me starting to look like I lost weight, the cancer is not eating it up, fortunately or unfortunately.
You're working
I'm going to make an effort. I have not started. But I intend to do it.
Let's all
And
do
I'm
it.
telling because two reasons.
You don't want
One
people
is I don't
worrying.
want,
on it. Yeah.
and the second reason is maybe it'll make me more accountable.
I wanted you to have a little bit of weight on you.
I would have had a lot of weight when I lost all the weight. I still had a lot of weight. So, anyway.
Have you thought of like Nutrisystem?
Yeah, Kelsey helps me think of all this stuff.
Well, just all those desserts and stuff you guys have at your house.
We
I'd be
don't-
fat
I
as a
don't-
pig if I lived at your house.
Dessert is the last. If there was a oatmeal cookie, I might be inclined to. And I bought some. What I wanted was those graham crackers covered with chocolate, and I found a cookie. It was a little thicker, a little shorter, but graham cracker covered with chocolate, just for the
The
old times'
old
sake.
days.
Do you know what
They're not the same.
Starbucks has every now and then, you'll see,
Yeah.
and they say they're graham cracker and they're dark chocolate too, which
Yeah.
might be even
Say
better.
something so I can turn this off.
I have never
Okay,
bought
you
them
can
because
turn the
I just
machine off.
know
They won't
that
be
I
as